Tuesday evening. It's about almost 7:30. I had a few minutes before I spent some time down in my other office. I wanted to let you know about yesterday a place that I found. I used to go there years ago when I had my dog back in 2016, just for taking walks and letting it go in the river there, and I did some fishing back here, but that was a long time ago. I haven't been back there to do any research, but yes, you had some time on my hands, and there were some hunters on the other parts, so I didn't want to go and disturb them. So I went back in this area here, and as soon as I got into the area, things started happening, and it was pretty wild. The things that I saw. I mean, it was trees that were bent over and being held down by other branches from other trees. They were bent tracks. I heard things. I've seen things. I've seen dog men all over the place. I mean, one was huge. It was. I took a picture of it from a video. The thing was huge, and it was in front of me. Well, off to the right of me, like say about 1 o'clock, looking at the clock at 12, 1. And it was just staying there looking at me, man. The thing was huge, big shoals on it, and I was estimated to probably be about between 8, maybe 9 foot tall, maybe 9 foot tall. But if you look at my last video that I had, I went into this area and it's all sand dunes, and on top of this area, this hill, was these little mounds that were built there. And one had a dugout area. It looked like it was hollow underneath. And I went there and I'm looking, and I think there was 5 or 6 of them that was there. And something like in the area where I got the dog man's footprint, I guess about a month ago, maybe a little more. And had the same thing on top of the sand dunes there. Why they're there, I don't know. So maybe must be some kind of marking area for them. But as I was there, if you look at my last video, I think it was right around 9:58 of the video. You'll hear them, one of them, make like a growl, and it was loud. It was like right next to me, and it scared me. And I was looking around because I did hear some barks and stuff prior to that, and there was no dogs out there. And I'm looking, and I saw my video camera. I thought I seen something move. I wasn't sure. Then it was this big area that just turned dark on me. And then on my video, I went back on my video, looked at it, and it was a big face of a dog man, but you could see through it. But the face was probably, oh my God, if I had to estimate, just the face alone, probably 8 to 9, maybe 10 foot tall. You didn't see the rest of the body. You saw the face, the eyes and the nose and the mouth looking right at me. And so I moseyed on around, took some more pictures and video and stuff like that. And I haven't gone through the whole video yet to really see everything that I wanted to see. But it's like a dog man haven there, and they didn't bother me. They just stayed there, and I guess they're saying like, "Who are you?" But some of them, on some of the pictures that I had taken from the video, you can see them hiding, and they watch me, but they hide. They don't come right out to me. Some of them do, but that face was right there, then disappeared in front of me. And you see that guy with the, hello, how's everybody doing? Double D, how are you? And who's that? Joshua, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, there was a guy doing walking across the water on a wire, and I went back on that video as well. And when I zoomed in, he's on a wire, and off to the right where the trees are was a dog man, real dark, watching him. And when he fell, the dog man went down and moved out of position. I don't know if he thought that if he was going to go into the water or what. I have no idea. But they were watching him big time. And I I went back the next day, and he took the wire down. He had to be there when it was dark to take it down because it was like, I think it was 3:30, 4 o'clock. And around here now it's getting dark about 5 o'clock. So I guess he must have just cut it from one side and just let it go into the water, and then went to the other side and just pulled it up and put it back in his car and got out of there. But I'm sure he'll be back there again if it's a good day. Uh, but they were watching him, man. They were watching him. What's that? Did they know Roxanne and Kevin? Uh, Roxanne and Kevin, where the dogmen are at, this new area, it's a little further away from where they're at, but I'm sure they do know them. I didn't ask them. I didn't ask them that, but I'm sure they all know each other because you hear all these stories about these dogmen going after people and doing this and doing that. They just watch what I do. I think they know that I'm not no threat. They read your mind, and that's a good thing, I guess. Hey, Daniel, how you doing, buddy? You're here. I see you, buddy. Yeah, check out when you check out my videos, people. Uh, you can if you have a camera, like your cell phone even, or another like little point and shoot Judy, I call them. Uh, go and watch. Look at the lines. Go in the videos. In other words, the tree lines, and you'll see. You see something, stop the video and take a picture of it. You'll see the dogmen that are in there. Look for the dark areas. You'll see them in them trees, and you'll see them in the bushes and the tree lines, walking, or just standing there watching me. But they're there. But this place here, I've never seen so many dogmen in one area. I did not see a Bigfoot yesterday at all. There was a dogman, was a growl. And you go back, like I said, go to the times when I'm up that hill, I'm walking around, and then I think it's about 9:58, 9:56 of that video, which is like 21 minutes long, and you'll hear it because I say, "Did you hear that?" And then I went and I kept continue with my video and the audio on my camera, but they were there, man, and that one was very close to me. I mean, real close. So I got some pictures. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a video probably tomorrow if I get some time. Excuse me. And then I'll put what I got. I'll show you the dog men that I got pictures of that were there in that one area. It's amazing. There's so many of them around there anymore. Uh, I don't know where they're coming from, why they're coming there. I guess they feel safe. I know there's hunters out now, so maybe the hunters are shooting the geese and ducks in the rivers that are around there. Maybe that's scaring them back into this one area. It's like a safe haven for them, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. But what's that? It would be good to tell them you are. Yes, it would be, and I will next time I go back there. I don't know when that's going to be because tomorrow I just started coaching track and field for winter time. Today was our first day, and tomorrow I got a half a day. The kids got a half a day in school. So if it's a nice day, nice weather, I'll probably go out and maybe that's what I'll do, and I'll take my audio recorder with me as well and see what they say about that. But it's a little further than where Roxanne and Kevin are, but I'm sure they must know each other. Um, and another thing too, a good friend of mine, Mike. Okay, he's from Florida, and he came up about last year, I guess it was, and we did some went back to this area on another part, which I didn't take him to where I'm at now. This was another part, and he sent me some stuff because he does everything scientific, and he's trying to figure out the land there because it's like a big uh, portal, all that ground, the sand, and everything else. He was telling me something about the sand there. And he's also told me, and it's new to me, that New Jersey has a dinosaur, a state dinosaur. It was dinosaurs found in New Jersey. He thinks that again, he's thinking scientifically. He thinks that the dogman could be a species of the dinosaur that was, it was a small dinosaur. It was only about maybe 3.5 to 4 foot tall, if that, maybe 5 foot tall. And he thinks that this could be a carryover from that time, and that they're still in that area. Yeah, they want to avoid what you say, and they said you caused us so much trouble. Some guy had a dog man running next to his big rig, and he shot the dog man in the face and killed it. Later, found out the men, the shoots come into him and asked him, "Why did you kill it?" Well, I know who you're talking about. It was a story somebody had said last year. I heard that, and I don't believe that story, Joshua, because I think he had a 50 caliber handgun, and he said that in the cab where the window's at is 9 foot off the ground, and this thing had to be above it, and then he had was put his head down to look into the cab of the window, and this guy shot this thing supposedly now with a 45 or 50 caliber handgun in the eye, and it went down to the ground. Now, if you know anything about guns, especially a gun of that caliber, and you're in an enclosed area, you're going to go deaf. It's going to blow your ears right out. You won't be able to hear again at all. Okay? Secondly, if he shot that thing point blank like he said he did, and it blew its head apart, everything, the brains, the blood would be all over him, plus the side of the truck. He said that the thing was taken away. You know, you can't kill these. You can't kill these creatures. You know. Yeah, that's the story. I heard about that, and it's crazy because I don't believe him. I'm very skeptical on things like that because I know what I've been doing for years back to my place, and you know where it's at, right, Josh? You've been back here, right? And if you even think you're going to kill one, they're going to get you before you're going to get them. You can't kill these creatures. You can't do it. They go into their dimension. You can't do it. They'll take you. You know, wherever near the woods. Don't if you and you feel something like you're being watched again, like I told you before. Uh, don't lean up against no tree. And if you see like a divot, like a hole in the ground that's covered up with pine needles and leaves, don't step in there either, because these are portals. These are portals, and they'll get you. You know, and that's why I believe all these big state forests and everything else, and you know, like 411, these people go missing. They find their clothes, or they find their guns, and they don't find the body no more. It's gone. And if you look at my video that I had, it was last week. Got my camera picked on, but a deer coming out of this one area walks in front of the tree, which is the portal tree now, where Roxanne comes out and Dogman comes out of that same tree in that area there. And a beam of light came on the side of the tree, and the deer was missing. The deer went in a flash like that, it disappeared. So this is what they do. Now I'm not saying it's just them. It could be aliens doing this stuff over here too. In that back area there, I wouldn't doubt because I've seen some creatures that looked part human, but they were different. You know, they had like helmets on and stuff like that, and their eyes were different, their ears and nose and mouth was different than ours, but they were human. They weren't like like we think like Bigfoot and Dogman look like. No, they look human, but they're a little different. You know, and what's that? Yeah. Why do some get killed and some get caught on cameras? I have yet. I have yet to see. What are you talking about? What are you talking about now? Are you talking about the deer, or are you talking about the dog man and Bigfoot, Dan? Why do some get killed and some get caught on cameras? You talking about the Bigfoot and Dogman? Bigfoot. Nobody has that I know of has ever killed a Bigfoot. They say they have. Where's the proof at? Where's the proof at? People have shot at them point blank, and all it was a flash of light, and the thing just keeps going. You can't kill them. And I think it was Oklahoma or one of them places out there, one of them states that put a bounty of $1 million to have proof of a Bigfoot. They giving out a license to go kill these Bigfoot and all. If they know, like I said before many times, if they know you're going there to look for them to kill them or anybody in the family, especially the children, you will not make it out of the woods. I don't care how many you can have. You can have an Air Force behind you. You're not making it out of the woods. They're going to get you. They're going to get you. And you know what? I have guns. In fact, I got one. I got it right here in my room here. Hold on, man. Where you at, baby? You know, Here's my piece right here. You know, I don't bring it back with me because now it's like I'm gonna do something to them and I won't do it. I bring a machete with me, or I bring a club. That's it. Military. Did you ever hear that story I told you about in Vietnam? What happened? A friend of mine was a Marine in Vietnam, and they had the enemy coming at them, and they were being shot at. They were having a war back and forth. And it was in the jungle. All of a sudden, the enemy starts screaming and running away, and the Marines couldn't understand what happened. So they go and they seen something like these things, these creatures and stuff. So the Marines start shooting thousands of rounds in this one area, to where they seen these creatures look like Bigfoot, but they were smaller. After everything quieted down, the Marines went there, didn't find nothing that they shot at, but they found the enemy cut in half, hung up in the trees, body parts all over the place. And they were I forget the name of what they call this thing now, but the you know the enemies got scared and they took off. And they had guns and everything else. They could have tried to do something, but you can't phase them. Uh, you know, Good for home protection. Yep, gotta have it. I got that. I got my shotguns and all too. Plus, I got my pit bull. You don't come to my house without her knowing you. Even if she does know you, people get scared anyway. But I don't want to keep these on too long. Like I said, I got to go down to my other office and do some stuff down there. And I just wanted to tell you what happened. But check that video out that I put up, and check out the the tree lines and look in the trees. If you see something, go slow. Another thing too, where it says underneath, you see where the video is at. It says on the video, and then underneath it has settings. Okay. When you're watching it, push the settings button there, and it'll open up. It'll say normal speed. Click on that and go up to 0.25. It's a slow motion. Okay. And when I'm scanning, you'll be able to see a lot better to where they might be at. My eyes trained for that stuff. Just watching normal, I can do that. But people who don't have that training of their eyes as of yet, go to that one thing, slow it down, and you'll be able to see them a lot better. And stop it, take a picture of it, and you'll have a picture of a dog man. Okay. Um, okay, Joshua. Same here, buddy. Take care. Okay. And Double D, thank you. Daniel, thank you. And God bless you all. Check my videos. Check those, especially the last two that I put out there. You'll see that guy walking across the pond there. And when he's up on there and I zoom in, stop it, and up to the left of him, you'll see a dog man looking at him. You'll see it there. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for supporting me on my calls, what I do, and believing in what I'm showing you. And have a great night. And if I don't see you before now and then, have a great Thanksgiving. Be safe and give thanks to God for everything you have. And God bless you all. Thank you again. Maybe if he'll do it. Right now he's sick with him and his wife. They both have COVID, and maybe when he gets better, he's an older guy, so I hope he gets better. He's pretty bad right now, but I'll ask if he'll do it. Okay. All right. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. God bless and have a great night. Take care now. Check that video out. Bye bye.